Let's see what we get in this energy here today, collective. I hope you're okay. You could be in Beijing. Beijing. Divine Feminine, you could like crystals here. Your name could be Crystal. Hey Crystal. You could be buying some crystals here. Charging up your crystals, cleaning your crystals here. You could have a spiritually based business here. Okay. You could be very spiritual here. Usually if you come across these type of messages, you have experienced some form of spiritual warfare. You got questions about it. Okay, period. You know somebody that has experienced some form of spiritual warfare. Period. Take all these messages, how they resonate here. You could like the sauna, the spa. Period. The hot tubs here. Divine Feminine. You could be in Missouri. Maryland. You may like the legendary Marilyn Monroe's, I always say music. I think she would have had some, well, she had that happy birthday song. You may like her movies, okay? She was so pretty. Okay, go watch some of Marilyn Monroe's movies. My goodness. Your name could be Jacqueline. You could like the singer Jacquees. You could be an Aries female. Queen of Wands. 34 years old. Aries season isn't Aries season next? Go look it up. We're still in Mercury retrograde here. Right here in Pisces season. Pisces and Virgo zodiac opposites. You know, Virgo, Mercury is Virgo and Gemini's energy. If you got some time, go study your birth charts. Divine Masculine, you could like Oreos and milk. Period. Wow. Ooh, you could be a Capricorn with the strength. Capricorn, Leo. You could be a Capricorn married to a Leo. I kind of like that combination. Capricorn and Leo. You may have been married for 20 years, 24 years. Period. The number 10 is here with the number 7. That's the justice's energy. We see the justice here. The justice is your success. I mean, the justice is here with the second house, the house of material possessions and finances. I mean, it's kind of what is given. Period. You could be taking a spiritual bath here. Okay, you can sell spiritual bath kits. They may be a huge success. The justice shows us the possibility. Get your rest. The Four of Swords says, get your rest. This is the message. Try not to stress. Try not to stress. Try not to stress too much. You could be in St. Augustine, Florida. St. Pete, Florida. You could be in the Virgin Islands. Your name could be Virgil. Yeah, you may like the show In the Heat of the Night. Yeah. You could be a detective, Divine Masculine. Period. Wow. Wow. Your name could be Angel. Hey, Angel. You may like that song, God Send Me an Angel from the Heavens Above. Send me an angel to heal my broken heart from being in love. Who's saying that? Is that Angie Perez? Is it? Go look up that song. Your name could be Angie. You could like the rapper NBA Youngboy. Okay. You may be an older person. You may like rap music here. Specifically his music here. Period. You got good taste. Yeah. Your name could be Kathleen. Kathleen Turner. Okay, you may be watching some of her movies here. You could be an actress for sure. Looks like you're in the chariot. You're in the chariot. You're in the chariot here. Period. You are in the chariot. I feel like the chariot of success is what is given. The chariot of success. Angel. This angel is in the chariot. You could be like a security angel, protective angel, judgment angel, bodyguard angel. I mean, angels are protective. Mm. You could be single, powerful. The number 98 shows me somebody that could be powerful. The angels are powerful. You could be in your 50s, 59. Very attractive. You're carrying out your task as an angel. You're an angel. Hey, angel. Hey, angels. Hey, light workers. I feel like you're an angel. Incarnated angel. Earth angel. You could be of the light. You could be of the light. The devil been giving you hell. He tends to come after the light workers. Man. There's a guy that's been giving you a hard time. It's possible. Masculine energy. It's possible. It's possible. You're possible. You're possible. Your spirit animal could be the possum, could be the bunny rabbit. Somebody tried to cross you up here. It's possible. We've been seeing these energies pretty strong. The number 12 with the number 5. December the 5th here. December the 5th. That's Jupiter's energy. Jupiter's the angel. You just came from heaven. Did you just fly down here like, hello world? Okay, how did you come here? Okay, I mean, you probably came through a human vessel. Okay, that may have been your way in. That may have been your way in. You may have had a deceptive relative. Queen of Cups in the reverse with the 10 of Cups in the reverse, indicating some sort of relationship with a relative that is kind of like on the rocks. Some sort of shadiness concerning a relative, or incompatibility concerning the connection with a relative. Irreconcilable type of energy. You could be like the black sheep of your family. The number 89 is here again. You're powerful. The angels are powerful. They work it. They work in justice. You could work closely with the Archangel Gabriel. You could be like a judgment angel. Or the beautiful Gabriel, I mean, he could be working with you. He's blocking something. He's aware of some sort of situation that the angel have experienced here. He's aware. The energy shows us this. The devil showed up here with the number 98. The devil being a guy here. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They could be a dark practitioner. Okay. Mel. Take this message how it resonates. Your name could be Millie. Hey, Millie. Your name could be Minnie. Your name could be Mitty. You could have some pretty mittens, pretty scarves, pretty jackets, sweaters. Take this message how it resonates. Stay warm. Period. Your spirit animal could be the tiger here. Your name could be Tony. You could be a producer, divine masculine. Look at this 10 of Cups in the reverse. With this Queen of Swords in the reverse. There's a female in your family that's twisted. They pretty cold here. The Queen of Swords is in the reverse. She's the nastiest of the nastiest of the nastiest. Ice Queen. Cold-hearted. Mean bitch. Okay. It's what it's given. They're a dark practitioner here. They show up as the devil. Okay, I see a guy and a few people. A female and a male here. A couple practitioners. This could be like a dark warlock and a dark witch. They done teamed up here. They going against the angel. The angels are aware that these people exist here. Hey, maybe these angels, I don't know. Maybe God got the angels on assignment. You hear the readers talk about it. Okay. They come across the path of the angel. They're going to do to the angel what they've been doing to others. And then they're going to get in trouble. Is that how that works? Or they're just going to pile up some sort of karma that they have? These people have a lot of resentment. Somebody may have been stalking an angel. Stalking Laura. You may like that movie. This could be a deranged man here that's resentful. Stalking an angel in secret. Oh. Trust. Yeah. There's a guy here. There's a few people. I see a female in the middle. They're both resentful. They both angry. Yes. They both unhealed. They both could have diseases. They both are arrogant, stubborn, prideful. Let's see what else is here. Let's see what else is here. Let's not make this too long. Your name could be Paul, Pauline. Hey, Pauline. What's going on? I just got a download here. Okay. Here, you can work construction here, Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine. Scorpio Female. November the 13th could be your birthday, 1993. Wow. The number 4 is here with the number 3. Mercury letting us see some people that's not stable here. Okay. This could be emotionally, yeah, volatile. The Tower. Mercury letting us see some people that are more on that darker side here. Spiritually darker vibration. They're angry. The Tower can show this. Resentful, angry, emotionally volatile, emotionally underdeveloped, something like that. Emotionally volatile. The Tower shows this. The number 8 with the number 6. They're dark workers. Emotionally volatile dark workers. Okay, the Judgment Angel Gabriel is aware of their aggression. He's aware of it. I mean, it's not like he can't be. I mean, he's aware of it. He's Jupiter. Dang, October the 18th. He's also justice. Jupiter and justice. Jupiter is justice. He is the justice. Something has to be made fair. I mean, he calls the judgment. He's a judgment angel. He can call judgment. He called judgment here. We see judgment. There's a battle. The judgment with the battle planet Mars. Man. Ew. This is a man and a female, period. They are emotionally, there's instability concerning their emotions. Period. Basically. 49-year-old. Yeah, instability concerning their finances. The number 49. They're in dark Scorpio's energy, the number 8. Okay. You could be in the Marines. Once a Marine, always a Marine. You could be at the Marina. Period. Your name could be Diana. R.I.P. Princess Diana. You could be a princess. Cancer woman. Cancer season 2026. I see Archangel Gabriel out here a few times. He's a Jupiter justice energy. Jupiter bringing the justice. This could be finances. He could be keeping an eye on your finances here, or protecting your finances, or he wants you to know that God can protect your finances here. Maybe you, I don't know, you have some concerns about your finances here. Your name could be Coco. Yeah, you could like the group's SWV. You could like Coco Chanel's products here, her purses, her perfume, her earrings here. Coco Chanel. You could be like a business. You could have a business here. You could have a business. There's something about Jericho. the city of Jericho. I don't know. Go look that up. Dang. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. But this is what we get here. Take what you need here. I see the peacock. The peacock can show a show off. Somebody from your past, they're a dark worker. It's possible that they could be somebody from your past who could be a dark worker. They are showing up as somebody not well here. This show off is not well here. Okay. Somebody 66, 54, 55, 56. Somebody born in 73, 73. 2010, 2013. They have a long history. 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2021. This could be like a hardened criminals that just, they chose their path. Yeah, basically. They was doing something on the daily. Or this, you see that this is just who they are. Every day. There's somebody who plots schemes on people here. They show up as some sort of shisty energy. Your name could be Pooh. Could be a Scorpio male. You could have went to Job Corps here. Yeah, in the military. You could be disciplined. I get Saturn's energy. Saturn. Big Daddy Saturn. You're Saturn. You're the discipline here. You come across these knuckleheads. They come across you. It's something like that here. You show up as Big Daddy Saturn. Saturn says, sit your little tail down. Now, we don't play like that over here. Yeah, 616. It can show an enemy. That's Tupac's birthday. June the 16th. I always see his, for 5 years, I see his birthday. It never fails. My goodness gracious. Wow, this is crazy. My goodness. Your name could be Colin. Okay, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Divine Masculine. Your name could be JT. I see the word JIT. Jittybug. This was like a childish older person here. Yeah. Jittybug. You know Jittybug. You may have had some younger energies come at you in a egregious way as well. Hey, it's possible. It's possible. You may like KFC. Your name could be Rain. They didn't want you to rain. Try to rain on your parade. You could come from a politically prominent family. Political prominence. Yeah, you could. Your favorite colors could be purple and blue. You could be a man here. I get a guy energy here. Divine Masculine. Hey, I feel like this is your energy here. You could be like this, like police officer, military. You're Saturn's. You're Big Daddy Saturn energy. You're the discipline. You got that sword all the way up. You got that sword all the way up. Divine Masculine not playing right here. This is not the one you want to trifle with. The strength is a yes. Dang, he's strong. You could be a Leo male. Scorpio male. They've been coming out all day. Leo male, Scorpio male. You could be in Texas. Hey, Texas. Male, the number 9. The number 97. 97. This could show your job here. Your Saturn's energy. You could be like a recruiter or, you know, maybe a therapist or a counselor. You could be like the strict type. Strict. People may say you're mean. She mean, he mean. You don't play that? Okay? You don't play that. Oh. I love his energy. I just love this energy here. You may like that song, Practice What You Preach. Barry White. Is that Barry White? Period. Yeah, star energy. With Jupiter. The energies will always match. Yeah. Practice what you preach. Okay, Divine Feminine. He say he don't want to hear that. Okay. You keep telling me this and telling me that and okay. And practice, just show me, baby. Okay, practice what you preach. I don't think Divine Masculine got to worry too much about Divine Feminine. Period. Let's see what else is here. Wow. 1997 is here. 1999 is here. 1997 is here. 1999. 97 shows your job. 99 is Jupiter. 99 your job. 97 is your job. 99 is your damn paycheck. The number 6 is your success. The number 66, you hard working. Dang. You're in the 6 of Wands. Your name could be Juan. You're in the 6 of Wands. You're in the 6 of Wands, it's energy. Yeah. Your birthday could be August the 14th. My job is not to ruffle any feathers here or to piss anybody off here. Okay, please take these messages how they resonate. You got to understand, when a reader is channeling, they're channeling. Come on. Hey, my goodness. That's why they said take the message how it resonates. There are some readers that are so cutthroat. I try to be sensitive, you know. Yeah. I mean, I could be cutthroat, but try to be sensitive here. 2021 is here. Wow. March the 1st, 2002 could have been a significant day here. You could like The Simpsons. The Simpsons, they predicted something. They always predicting something. Yes. You could be a psychic. Hello, psychics. Look, the King of Cups. He's my psychic. The energies will always match. Hey, psychics. Divine Masculine, you're a psychic here. You're profoundly clairvoyant, gifted. I mean, the energy shows us the real possibility. You could, hey, you may have some pretty cool abilities here. Wow, the number 7 kind of shows me the possibility. Yeah, you could be very, you could have a high libido. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. It's possible. Let's go ahead and close this out. So we see the dark worker. We see the dark workers. The number 3. These are kind of like the night energy. The night energy, they take action. They took some sort of action, these dark workers. Sneaky. They were sneaky. Somebody in their feelings. One of these dark workers. I told you they had some sort of instability concerning their emotions. They could be a narcissist, a couple of narcissists. 6 of Wands is here twice. 2 narcissists. They got some issues regarding their work, their paycheck, working and getting a paycheck, or they don't like their work, they don't like their paycheck, or they got a job and they got a paycheck. They just on a darker wave here. They're on a darker wave. That's just what they've chosen to kind of be here. They got a lot of anger. Ugh. Looks like a lot of people, so many people so angry. I mean, it's just a very kind of tense type of situation here. But these people may have rage. They may rage. You may like the group Rage Against the Machine. Period. Beastly. Look at the male lion. See, they lack some sort of discipline. Then you see the King of Swords come in with the Emperor. This is the discipline, Big Daddy Saturn. This is the Big Daddy Saturn. He comes in and says, sit down. That's not going to work over here. It's not going to work over here. Okay. You could be a reverend. Famous reverend. You could be revered in Spain here. Maybe people, hey, you could be pretty big deal. Your name could be Espinoza. You could be in Spain here. People may idolize you. I know God tells us not to do that. I don't know. You may be somebody's idol. I don't know what that is. Maybe like an icon, iconic. Your name could be Steve Barron. Yeah. It's something like that here. Steve may wanted to have left you in a barren type of situation. And the judgment angel Gabriel, he's like, no. He's aware of it. He called judgment. I mean, he can do it. He's a judgment angel. Let's go ahead and close this out. My goodness. You could be somebody's idol, you know. You could be an entertainer here, a celebrity here. I don't know what this is, But some sort of dark worker energy. I don't know. They was hard. They were hard headed. They just hard headed now. You being hard headed now. Refusing to listen. You could be a teacher. This could be one of your knucklehead students. Maybe in the spirits. In the spirits. My goodness. The number 48. You had a dangerous student here. Dangerous client. Dangerous fan. Somebody sees you as I don't know, they show up fanatical. Some sort of radicalized. You definitely could be a politician. Okay. You definitely could be a politician. These people have radical, these are some radical types. They will come at you. Look at the death energy. It's like some sort of I feel like the death energy with the Two of Wands could show the dark worker being desperate for cash or some sort of darker energy. I don't know. It's possible that they may not be desperate for cash. It just could be how they get their cash. And it's just that's what they do out here now. They've done some stuff that may be on a more darker vibration now. It's possible. 83 is going to show up in the Akashic records. The Magician with the world energy. This shows somebody being successful. You could have some fans. Or you could some radical groups that may not agree with your viewpoints here, or maybe they don't like you. Maybe they don't agree with you having black hair. It's some radicalized type of people. Okay. I don't know. It's weird vibes. You could be 54 years old. Your name could be Octavia. Wow. These people, you may have seen a dark worker sleep in the spirits, and now you may have the ability to do that. You may have seen a dark worker sleep in the spirits. You may have seen a dark worker in a very uncompromising type of energy. Like, it may have shocked you. Like, God may be really showing you some stuff that may shock the shit out of you. Okay, like, this who came after you. Look at him. I want you to see him in the spirit. Okay, you may have seen him. You might have seen him in the spirit. You may have been mind blown. Like, oh my goodness gracious. You can't hide nothing in the spirit. It always shows. Look at the hair front. That can show the spirit. Dang. I see maybe 3 guys that's been giving you a hard time. These could be some radicals. They could be older. They have a gray beard. He got a gray beard. Gray hair. I mean, they're just older in some cases. Your name could be Brett Garnett. Brett Garnett. Your name could be Kevin. Your name could be Regina. Your last name could be King. You could like the movie The Lion King. You could be a male Leo. August the 9th, 1989 could be your birthday. You could like the show Sabrina the Teenage Witch. You could be 46 years old. You could be spiritually gifted. I'm trying to tell you. You may have seen some of these people. I saw a psychic here. I feel like this divine masculine's message. You may be a male psychic. Period. You may have seen some people in the spirit that it may have shocked you to see them. Maybe God wants you to see them. The Justice with the Emperor. Definitely can show our Heavenly Father. Maybe He wants you to see them. If you see them, then He see them. Somebody was arrogant. They're dark workers, and the energy already showed us them having instability with their just instability. Nobody is perfect, but dang. Oh, they refusing to learn. You see Big Daddy Saturn? They're refusing to learn, so Big Daddy Saturn has to enter the chat. He got to enter the chat. Big Daddy Saturn is here, guys. Say hi. Okay. He's the military. He's the police. He's that dad that's not playing with you. Period. She is that auntie that will scare the living heebie-jeebies out of you. Okay. Period. I get that Scared Straight show here. You may like that show. Scared Straight. So there's some karmatic energies that have not learned their lessons, or their lessons. You know how they say a hard head make a soft ass. So that's just what it's given here. There he is. Some of these people have court issues, judges, immigration issues. I was gonna say that. Immigration issues. There he is. The Tower. The Tower can show jail, lawyers, court, indictments, affidavits, legal situations. Yeah. You may have been gifted certain gifts by God. Period. You hold an Ace of Wands. Divine masculine. You could be a judge, lawyer, attorney, political powerhouse. Okay. Our Heavenly Father gave you the Ace of Wands. I mean, he could do it. The Ace of Wands is out here twice, indicating you have certain gifts, skills, maybe ranking to call certain shots here. I mean, that's what it's giving. Dang. I feel like you could be somebody that has, you learn your lessons. You learn your lessons. Now you might. The Tower is here. You had to learn the hard way in some cases too. Dang. Dang. You could be a judge for sure. I get the judgment angel Gabriel. You could have some fans, or I don't know. They so wishy-washy. I don't know what this is. One minute they like your stuff, the next minute it shows. I don't know what this is. You could have some fanatical fans. Wow. Wow, the death energy is here. The death energy with the Ace of Swords. You could be a Scorpio, Taurus. You may have had some extremists come after you. You know how you hear those extremist groups and stuff like that? My goodness. They may have came after you here. This could be a couple of masculine energies. This could be a male and a female. They're both masculine. They're arrogant. They're radical. They came at a star here, a litigator, attorney here. I don't know, somebody prominent. An angel. They came after an angel, or they crossed the path. The angel had to encounter the angel. That's the judgment. Angel, maybe Gabriel. Ooh. They hung themselves. The hangman, in some sort of death energy. It's kind of like, now you got to sit down now. No more running amok. No more. Now you got 17 years to think about what you've done here. Okay, in the county or in the pen. I don't know. Dang. Ugh. Somebody could be in jail here, prison. Dang. The death in the reverse. They were abusive. Death in the reverse can indicate repeated attempts to abuse. Yes, yes. Repeatedly. Repeated action to abuse by an arrogant dark worker who shows up as some sort of lust demon. There's some sort of entity. The Six of Wands in the reverse can show narcissism. There's a narcissist here that's resentful, bitter, angry. There you go. Abusive. This person could have a history of some really, really serious charges. This could be somebody mad because you don't want to sleep with him. You don't want to sleep with her. You don't want to sleep with them again. You would never sleep with them. They've been trying to burn your ass. Maybe with some sort of illness, or I see lust, intimacy. With this fire energy. With the trash, it's a strong no. They show up as trash. can't lay down with everybody. You just can't lay down with anybody. This is an abusive narcissist. I see some abusive narcissists here. They're dark workers here. These dark workers have not learned their lesson here. Okay, they had to be, God set them down. The Chariot with the Wheel of Fortune. They can show Archangel Michael. Damn, with the star energy. He's Jupiter as well. Okay, he handling business as well. The number 5 with the number 7. Spiritual records, Akashic records. The energies will always match. The energy is current. The number 28. Period. Somebody 47 years old. Dang. He got older, but never grew. This is an immature narcissistic male. Immature narcissistic female here. Dang, they were abusive as heck. Strength card is a yes. They got legal troubles now. They were stalking lust. Arrogant stalker lust. Lustful, arrogant stalker. I feel like the lust can show the money. For the love of money. People will do some bad things here. Yeah, let's go ahead and close this out. Yeah, please take this message how it resonates. So yeah, maybe they're being forced to sit down now. Do some shadow work here. Dang. They encountered an angel. I mean, we see the judgment angel Gabriel. We also see Archangel Michael here. Yeah. 2 of them. 2 archangels. There's 2 of them here. No doubt about it. Your name could be Gwen. You could be in Georgia. Your name could be Percy. You could be a Scorpio female. Period. You could like the legendary singer Percy Sledge. Damn, the Empress in the reverse came out twice today. So we see a narcissistic female and narcissistic guy. Narcissistic male, narcissistic female. This could be a group here. Group of radicals. They looking at a star. They're looking at a star, an angel, somebody prominent or influential, prominent, influential here. They call judgment on this person. To abuse them, to be abusive towards them. You may have seen these people in the spirit at nighttime, or it may have been dark. You may have seen them in the spirit. It was just dark, a dark setting in the spirit. You may have seen them. You may have seen them in some sort of dark setting in the spirits. Message. Somebody could be jealous of your gifts. Your money, gift of money. I mean, you put the work in. The number 4. You go to work, you get paid. These are a couple of vagrants or roguish type of energies. Roguish Van Halen. Go listen to their music. You may like rock and roll. You could be a legend. Okay, stay safe, legends. We see the star energy with the world. The star with the world can indicate a very successful person, especially with the 6 of Wands and the King of Wands. Oh, that's somebody that's possibly a prominent celebrity here. Oh yeah, it's what it's given. It's what it's given. I mean, that's literally what it's given. The 7 of Swords with the Ace of Wands. Oh, you're very attractive too. The number 59. There go that baby. You could be pregnant. Congratulations. Pregnant with a Pisces. You could have just had a baby. You could give birth in Leo season. August. Congratulations. Maybe July, August. July, Leo. Okay. Dang. So we see 2 of them here. 2 radicals. Yeah, some radicals here. Some knuckleheads. A couple of roguish criminals. They so superficial too. You can't judge people based upon how they look. Okay, they could look good. Okay, but you know, rotten on the inside type. some sort of rotten apple energy. Yeah, but we see the angel here. I feel like this is a judgment angel. You could work closely with the judgment angel Gabriel, or the judgment angel Gabriel. He's aware of some sort of darker energy here, some sort of radical energy that's been just kind of like showing some sort of instability for a long time. Emotional instability, financial instability, inability to get along with others, or inability to be a good sport here. Play fair. They're not playing fair here. Yeah. They don't want to play fair. They didn't come here to play fair, or they gave up on trying to do that. Period. That's why you see the justice. The justice has to come in, because people got to be kept safe. Yeah. This a couple. The lovers with the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Goodness gracious. These people got a family and everything. I mean, they don't love each other. I mean, clearly they endangering their life, or, you know. If he love you, he's not going to put you in no endangered type of situation. These could just be a couple of, they show up as some sort of family energy. They work together. Yeah, I see in the zone, maybe 3 people. They impoverished in the spirits. They may be running through the spirit in the darkness with some sort of flashlight or lighter. I don't know, trying to light some shit up. Who knows? They dark as hell. These could be people in your family. Take this message how it resonates. It usually be your family. We see it in the energies pretty frequently. Yeah. What they say, your family could treat you worse. A stranger could treat you nicer than your family here. Yeah. Wow. The number 4 with the number 10, it can indicate a family. Your family was your opposition. They were your op. That's sad. But it happens. So, I was watching a video, and the guy, he spoke about it. Same mama, same daddy. Different energies coming through here. Your mom, your dad, I mean, they could have gave birth to an angel and a demon. One turned out to be some sort of demon. The other one turned out to be, one of them chose like the dark lifestyle, or the darker path, spiritually darker wave. The other one chose the light worker type. They mad, the darker worker mad at the light worker here, or showing some sort of hostility or instability. They're just not stable. Yeah. They have abused the light worker here. This is twisted. Let's go ahead and close this out. Your name could be Jean. Yeah, your name could be Jean. Hey, Jean. 12th house reveals it. There's Big Daddy Saturn. Saturn said, no way. No way. That's not going to fly over here. This person has done what they needed to do. They're doing what they need to do. Don't punish them with brutality. You have to deal with Big Daddy Saturn. Period. You will have to deal with the financial repercussions of trying to target a light worker here. Period. You ain't gonna have, hey, you got to deal with the repercussions over here. Big Daddy Saturn don't play. So we see the repercussions. The zodiac sign of Sagittarius with the zodiac sign of Taurus could indicate financial repercussions. Yeah. They owe a karmic debt. It definitely could be affecting them financially. This is the message. 411. Period. Not just physically, financially, but if you look at things from a spiritual standpoint. Spiritually, in the spirit. Damn. Hey, it's like, that's I see 911. You may like that show, Reno 911, Rescue 911. You could be in Nevada. I see 912. Virgo energy. They targeted Virgo here. Virgo shows us you working. You could have significant Virgo positions in your birth chart. Divine Feminine, you could be very feminine, and maybe somebody There's a dark worker. They had an issue with you being in your feminine energy, being all soft and feminine, wearing pretty dresses and stuff like that. I don't know. That's what it's given. Area. Yeah. The number 1112. They show rebellion. 12th house reveals it. I mean, duh. Number 38, this energy is current. For some people, it's a baby father. For some people, it's a baby mother. For some people, it's an old lover, child. Take this message how it resonates. You could like Chili. Yeah, you could like Chili from the group TLC. Go listen to TLC's music. You could like Chili from Wendy's. Okay? You could be chilling, eating your food in the parking lot at Wendy's. Take this message how it resonates. But there go Big Daddy Saturn. Big Daddy Saturn. He said you need to make this right. You need to make something right within yourself. Okay? Yeah. Big Daddy Saturn coming through pretty strong. There go Big Daddy Jupiter. it's like damn, the money just it's like now you see it, now it's something like that. Oh my God. They've lost out on financial opportunities here, or they could have blocked some form of prosperity for themselves here. You don't have to kill your dreams plotting schemes on a man. Right. That's Saturn's energy, Jupiter energy, Neptune energy as well. So these people are not they're not in their purpose. They're not responsible. They're not even competent in some cases. They're not achieved here. There's what is given. They don't have an empire. They're not in their purpose. They're not famous, or there's no notoriety or fame concerning them. Period. My goodness. Now, whether or not they had these opportunities, only the spiritual team know. They could have lost out here. 11th house. Somebody may have had some sort of wish. A dark worker may have had a wish to be famous here. The 11th house reveals it. August the 11th, male, Leo. He had a dream to be famous. Okay. It's not a crime. But to abuse a light worker in some sort of sick-ass attempt to make that be your reality is criminal. Now you got a problem. Yeah. Now you got a problem. Hakuna Matata. Go watch The Lion King. This is Scar. This is Scar ass right here. Somebody mean ass uncle. He was willing to take down. He was willing to take down his own brother. Oh my goodness. Didn't he hurt his brother Mufasa? He couldn't wait. He wanted to take over the Pride Rock. Oh my God. Oh my God. This somebody want to be famous here. Once again, yeah, they maybe want to be an actor here. 818 can show an actor. Oh, maybe, it's not the crime. That's not a crime to want to be famous. But they may have tried to hurt somebody here. A light worker here. Oh, they may have tried to hurt a light worker here. They may have tried to rob the opportunity of some sort of, they may have tried to rob the opportunity. They may have tried to rob the opportunity. They may have tried to rob the light worker of an opportunity to be in their rightful place on their throne. Because I'm getting the Lion King's energy here. You see how Scar he hurt his brother Mufasa. And then, Simba, poor Simba, he was terrified. And he told him to run away. His own uncle terrified him. He told him to run away. Yeah, I see 911. But if you think about Simba was next, and he was supposed to be the king. He was next in line in the succession. It was his rightful place as the king. And his uncle ran him off after he hurt his father. This could be a twisted relative right here, trying to sit their ass on your throne. Period. Remember who you are. You see, Mufasa, he had to tell his son, remember who you are. Period. Look at the sun energy. Mufasa. I just cannot. Cancer season. Definitely could be significant. Cancer season rule. Cancer rules the fourth house. That's the number 4 with the number 5 with the number 8. You're supposed to be king. You're supposed to be queen here. You're supposed to be the empress. You're supposed to be the emperor. That's your rightful place. The number 4, 5, 8. Dang. You may be an icon, a legend, someone prominent, influential, impactful. My goodness. Somebody tried to. If you think about the Lion King, Scar, old mean ass. He definitely tried to run the Pride Rock. He ran that damn Pride. He ran that land into desolation. The land was dry. They wasn't producing anything. He ran it into desolation. I get Osiris's energy here. Osiris and Seth's energy. Okay. Period. You're like an Osiris here. You're like Mufasa here. You're like a very prominent person here. Somebody tried to take over your kingdom. I get Cinderella too. They didn't want her to meet the prince. And something is rightfully yours. That somebody tried to sit their ass on your throne. Somebody tried to walk into your palace and take over your shit. Okay, they try to keep you from knowing that you had a palace. It's something like that here. Because if you know, like Simba, if you know anything about the Lion King, Simba was next in line to be the king. So yeah, there's something about the succession or next in line. I don't know. Take this message how it resonates. And Mufasa, he was a great king, and then his son Simba was next. His uncle tried to mess up the way it was supposed to go. He tried to inject himself into the picture. Okay. This could be an uncle, a relative of yours. You may have been chosen for something here. You got some weird relative that may be trying to inject themselves into the scene. It's like, you don't belong here. You don't belong here. Big Daddy Saturn, he shows up to show us this. It's like, get your tail out of here. Security. The Lord of Karma, Saturn, can show security as well. My goodness. Somebody that's unhealed they want to be the king here. They gotta want to be Simba. They want to be Simba. If you know anything about Simba, what was it like? It's like Simba and Nala. So if you're Simba, you have a Nala. So you may have a soulmate as well. My goodness, yeah. Somebody wanted some sort of support. This person, this karmic energy, they didn't want to do the work. I mean, it requires work, not just physical, but spiritual as well. This is an unhealed person trying to run something that they're not authorized. They're not supposed to be trying to run. They out of their lane here. They way out of line here. Okay, they way out of line here. Man, interference. This could be a karmic feminine. Divine feminine, it just keeps coming out. She may want your soulmate. Some sort of soulmate union. I don't know why she won't go pray to God and ask her to bless her in that area. My goodness. But she shows up as a dark worker. I don't know what she thought she was going to get. I mean, you get what you give. Man. This is some crazy stuff. You may not care so much about the soulmate aspect. You may just care about the business aspect. I mean, you might care about the soulmate aspect, but you may be more on that business side. You may be like, if it comes type, but I still got to handle my business. That could be like what you're on. If it comes, it's supposed to come. The soulmate energy. For some people, dang, somebody trying to sit their dirty tail on your throne. That's denied. This could be a copycat, divine feminine. I'm so sick of these copycats. They're trying to show up to claim something. It's disgusting. Some of these people are really filthy, disgusting. You have a abundant marriage here. Soulmate, marriage. This could be your. I don't know. This could be your kingdom. You're heir to something here. You're next in line. You're in the succession, next in line. Your ancestors chose you for something. I don't know what this is. But somebody had some sort of sick-ass obsession with trying to show up and claim this. Somebody tried to claim your inheritance here. This, if you know anything, if you just think about the royal family, okay, you got the prince, then you got the prince's kids, and then you got the prince's kids, and then you got the uncle. The uncle got away. I mean, it's an order, right? It's kind of like an order. How they got that? Yeah, somebody tried to interfere with the order of way in which it was supposed to go. They tried to jump in the line here. Yeah, a dark worker. The dark worker tried to jump in line. They're Scar. They show up as Scar's energy here. This could be an uncle of yours. They try to mess up the succession. You know how that go. Your royalty here. Okay. This person said, let me jump in line. No, you can't just jump in line. My goodness. Right here and right now. They still up to no good. They want some sort of support. This dark worker. This could be a female in your family. Period. That keep interfering here. And they keep getting denied. Or they want you to have some sort of denial. Or perhaps you've had to wait. Or there's something happened here. Because somebody tried to interfere with the way that it was supposed to go. The line of succession. They try to interject themselves here. Collective, give me a second. Yeah, collective, let's go ahead and close this out. Yeah, this is very interesting. There was definitely interference here. The boundaries are in place. I feel like the boundaries energy can show security. It's kind of like the ancestral lineage. You know how in the Bible they have certain names listed in a certain order. Okay, that's how it goes. Some sort of order. Somebody was out of line. Period. They're a dark worker. The dark worker was out of line here. They have instability. They're a criminal. Instability concerning the criminal. 12th house reveals it, but we already seen this pretty heavy. It's going to show up in the current spiritual records. Wow. December the 5th is Jupiter. It's about money. This person was just looking at something from some sort of financial aspect here. It's bigger than that. I mean, talking about running an empire. Period. Wow. 2022, 2019. Significant. This person may feel like because they're older than you, now they might be. They may feel like they were skipped or something. Your name could be Skip. 1997 is here. 2010. It just wasn't there. It wasn't for them. It's not their destiny. Not saying they don't. Not saying you know what I'm saying. Collective is not to run the kingdom. You were chosen. You were wow. This is a masculine female. This could be a sister of yours or a cousin. Take this message how it resonates. Maybe a sister and a cousin. They try to jump the line. Take this message how it resonates. They were out of line. Period. You're a light worker. They're a dark worker. I mean, that pretty much sums it up. What did the dark worker think? Period. You could be a Virgo. August 24th is Virgo's energy. Yeah, they're Scars. They show up as Scar. Go watch the movie The Lion King. Scar's the dark worker. Okay, Mufasa the light worker here. Simba, he's a light worker. Any positive changes or projects that you're currently considering will be well worth it. Go for it. Yeah, you're a light worker. You're being called to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker. The dark worker tried to take the place of a light worker, or there was some sort of, they abused a light worker here. They wanted their spot. They wanted the spot of a light worker. They wanted the prestige, the influence, the financial benefits that come along with the light worker here. I mean, this is what it's given. Somebody born in 81, 44 years old, 45. Leo, it just keeps coming out. August the 11th. Period. November the 8th. February the 3rd, April the 8th, May the 10th, February the 2nd, June the 9th, July the 5th. Different people. Take this message how it resonates. They tried to jump the line. They would have ran the kingdom into desolation. Look at Scar. Look how he ran Pride Rock into the ground. Okay. This could be a neighbor of yours. Okay. Somebody that live in a community you used to live in. I'm not really sure. They're denied. Period. These are people that hey, they make. I'll just say that they're not. They way out of line in what they're trying to do here. You trying to overthrow the king, the prince, the emperor. You're protected here. The emperors. You're trying to overthrow them for their spot. That's rejected. Period. Maybe they're supposed to cut the grass. You know, what they call a weed eater, mow the lawn or cut the grass. Okay, this person is trying to dethrone the prince or the king of the palace. It's like they way out of line. They way out of line. They're completely unhealed. This may be somebody that you don't even know. Like, yeah, I mean, it keeps coming out. Old wounds need revisiting. They've done something in the past. That's why their finances are jacked up. It's possible. It could be why. They done this to somebody else, and they needed some sort of support, and they try to hurt somebody else. Try to overthrow them in their kingdom, perhaps. They were protected as well. They owe a karmic debt. Denied release. You see, financial release denied. They're a dark worker. They have accrued a karmic debt. And we all have to pay our karmic debts. We all have to pay our karmic debts. I see a few relatives that are in some trouble here. Man. A few of them. They got obstacles. They're unhealed. You could have a few criminals in your family. They're dark workers. My goodness. They've been interfering. They've been interfering. Yeah, I get Capricorn's energy. Capricorn can show the devil. They're not of the lights. Period. I mean, the energy shows us this. They're unhealed. I mean, healing is an ongoing process. We saw the planet of healing, Chiron. I feel like this is financial. Financial. It's because they owe a karmic debt. That's how it goes. We have to pay our karmic debts. They try to throw the balance off. They wanted all the support. They tried to throw their whole body in front of. Just think about the movie The Lion King. Go watch it. The Lion King. This person's like, this dark worker's like, hell no. I want that inheritance. I want to run that kingdom. I want to run. Bitch don't even know how to run the kingdom. They would have ran your kingdom into the ground. Let's go ahead and close this out. That's why, I mean, they're not chosen. It's just facts. Look, decision. Just not. I mean, the energy showed us. It showed us this. 411. This is the message. You got to be careful who you have over power of attorney. You know what I'm saying? Collective. And some people just run your stuff right into the ground. You know how to. You know, I've heard a mechanic. The mechanic said, never let nobody drive your car. Never let nobody drive your car. A mechanic said that. It's for a reason. They'll run it right into the ground. Period. My goodness gracious. Interference, support, denial. Whoever interfering because they need some sort of support is denied. This could be like a side chick type vibe. Side man type vibe. Man. This feels like some sort of side chick. Okay, what? She trying to run your marriage to the ground, divine masculine. Dang. I don't know what this is. She see you as some sort of I don't know, sugar daddy. I don't know. She wants some damn support. That's all she looking at. My goodness, she definitely meant that. Whatever that is, definitely meant it. Yeah, you can work for the feds. You can be wise. You may like wise chips. Her temper. Somebody. This is a Leo. This is a female with a bad temper. I told you, emotional instability. They done something and they were angry and they definitely meant to do it. They burnt the bridge when they were angry and they meant to do it. Their behavior, our behavior, it rarely lies. You went to source on somebody, you had to go to source. It's what is given, cleanup time. They're a liar. They have some sort of issue with their temper. Our behavior rarely lies. You could be somebody in the public eye. You could have piercing eyes. Beautiful eyes. Yeah, I see. You may like the movie The Color Purple. You may like The Color Purple. The Color Purple can show wisdom here, intuition. You know how to run your kingdom. You were chosen because you were the right person to run the kingdom. Okay. Intuitive, wise, perceptive. My goodness. You have the ability to see into the spiritual realms. I mean, you may have that gift. Spiritual awareness, spiritual realms, clarity. Damn, the third eye. Your third eye could be open here. The third eye is the sixth chakra. It's the bridge between the physical and the spiritual realm. Divine wisdom is here. Dang. Your name could be Peaches. You could be a Sagittarius female. You could have a fierce temper. Okay. You could like the ocean. Your name could be Frank. You could have a close connection to the ocean. Respect the ocean. Period. This feels like a mistress. Ew. She's trying to overthrow her like, I don't know. Don't God talk about the mistress trying to overthrow somebody that's less like a servant trying to overthrow the mistress or some shit like that? Like some sort of peasant energy. I don't know what it is, but they've been trying to overthrow the rightful heir of something here. The rightful heir of something here. They trying to plop their tail down. They say they next in line. They're not waiting. They're not even in line. Not for something that you got going on here. This is weird behavior. Let's go ahead and close this out. You could connect very well to the ocean. This could be a guy that's trying to he tried to plop his tail on your throne, divine feminine. Take this message how it resonates. He tried to bully you out of your mansion, out of your palace. He tried to take over the palace. I don't know what this is. He tried to make you feel like the slave or the peasant of the palace, and he's some sort of king or ruler or dictator. This bitch wants some sort of dictatorship over something here. This dark worker basically is what it's given. The strength is a yes. They're so abusive. The Knight of Swords. This is a greedy type of they hold the spirit of lust, the spirit of gluttony. A couple of unclean energies here. Let's go ahead and close this out. They try to change the fate. The hand of fate. The wheel of fortune. It can show the hand of fate. It literally is the hand of fate. The wheel of fortune. This person is like, if you know anything about the royal family, just go look through the history of time. Okay, it's the order in which things go. This person trying to show up and sit on, take your place. That's weird. I mean, how did they think that was gonna go? I don't think they were thinking, not in a righteous type of way. Not in a way that would make sense. They may have wanted you gone. They may have tried to hurt you. Yeah, this could be a relative. The relative, what's going on with the relative? This is piss poor behavior. Piss poor behavior. My goodness gracious. The number 38 is the current spiritual records. You're a star. Your name could be Star. I've been channeling that name pretty strong. It's written in the stars. The Wheel of Fortune can show this. I don't know what this person... I guess the villain had to show up. You know, the villain had to show up. The villain had to show up. You must be prestigious here. Something prestigious or something about you here. The villain showed up. The villain said, hey, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take that. I'm going to have that. They tried it. You could be a hero. You may like the singer Enrique Iglesias. He got that song called Hero. The ancestors are here. Let me be your hero. Mariah Carey got a song called Hero too. Yeah, the hero is you. You're like a hero energy. You're a hero. You could have saved somebody's life before. You could save lives. You could be a first responder, a doctor, paramedic. You could help people that may want to bring about harm to themselves. You may help them get some help. You may be like a life-saving type of energy here. Oh my gosh. You're a hero. This person wanted to show up as the hero here. Okay. They just wanted to plop their tail on your throne and get gluttonous. Like they would have, like I just see like one of those oversized, or you know, back in the biblical times, there's some mentions of some kings that were very gluttonous. And they just want to eat and drink and enjoy the perks of what comes along with having a kingdom. They just want the benefits. Period. This person wants some. They way out of line here. They way out of line. I mean, they just way out of line. Period. See, they're supposed to be way in the back. You see, they try to skip the line. I'm not saying that they're supposed to be in the back at last. I don't know. But they back there. You way up there somewhere. You next in line. This person cut the line. They came way up there to mess with you. Try to hurt you to get you out of the way to take your spot here. Maybe they pushed you to the back of the line. And you've been waiting. And maybe God has allowed them to think that they were having some sort of victory or upper hand in the situation. Okay, it's possible. He may be letting them think something is sweet here. My goodness gracious. They could be alcoholics, drug addicts. They out their mind. They doing something wrong. How they gonna win when they're not right within? They're not right within. How they gonna win? You can't win. I mean, not saying that you can't, but it's like a crooked person trying to take over something, basically. Bitch, you crooked as fuck. Basically, this a crook trying to manhandle a situation that is way more powerful. It's too powerful for them. It's bigger than them. I don't know. It's just weird vibes. Trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you nurture them with words, feelings, and actions. 222. You're abundant. You're angelic. Now you might be. Your name could be Angelica. You could be 20 years old, 22. They may have done something in the year 2022, 2025, 2011, 2026, 2028, 2019, 2016, 2009, 2010, 2001, 2018, 2011. This dark worker had the audacity to try to hurt a light worker here, to take the place of a light worker here. This could be a Scorpio. October 25th is Scorpio. Scorpio can show them being twisted, violent. This is some sort of dictator. The dictator is violent as hell. You do not want this type of person. You see, this is the type of person God speak about. And when this type of person is in charge, people hide. Does he say that? Go look that up. People hide. They know to just stay the hell away when this motherfucker is in charge. And when they gone, they come out again. You may like the movie Friday. This somebody who trying to run some shit here. Ain't qualified, ain't authorized, ain't even got the clearance, nor the qualifications to run nothing. Run it right into the ground. December 2021. They may have targeted you here. They may have tried to make a move. That's when they may have tried to knock you down to take your place. You see how Scar told Simba to run away. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so take what you need from this mess. They definitely meant that. They definitely meant that. The hyena, go study the spiritual meaning of the hyena. Also the possum here. The possum can show that they're unremorseful. Okay. This is a tyrant dictator. Okay. That try to run some shit. Motherfucker is just let's go ahead and clear this up, spirit, and let's go ahead and close this out. Take care of yourself here. Yeah, they tried. Okay, clear your energy field here. You could be clearing your energy field. Maybe you're doing spiritual things at this time. You're learning more about spiritual practices, or you got some pretty cool knowledge about some stuff here concerning your spiritual practice here. There's a decision of marriage that's already been decided, accepted. You could be married here. Congratulations. There's a marriage that could be healing here. Take your time here. Somebody wanted support here. They may have tried to hurt your wife in order to get some sort of support from you. Take this message how it resonates. You and them don't share the same vision. I mean, they're a dark worker, you're a light worker. Period. Period. My goodness gracious. No flex zone. No flex zone. You may like that song. No flex zone. Try to flex in get in your lane and flex on you or some shit. This is some weird ass energy. Okay, period. There's an attempt to do something bad to a light worker by a tyrant who wanted to sit their ass on the light worker's throne. The light worker being next in line to be the prince, to be the king, to be the ruler. Period. Let's go ahead. Your name could be Tabitha. Terrence. You could like the actor Terrence Howard. You could like the singer Adina Howard. You could like the singer Adele. Yeah, you could be working from home today. You could work from home. Period. Yes. Take what you need from this message and leave the rest. Collective. She tried it. She tried it. He tried it. They tried it. I get Joseph too. Think about Joseph. His brothers tried it with him. His brothers. His own brothers. This definitely is. See, we get Scar energy, Mufasa, Simba, Osiris here, and we get Joseph. This was a relative in some cases. A brother or a sister, a cousin maybe. Take this message how it resonates. You next in line in the succession. In a biblical sense, if we want to talk about biblically, prophecy, I mean, it may be like that. It just may be like that. Yeah, I don't want to speak out of line and out of turn. But I mean, if you want to, it's possible now. You just may be meant for something next. And somebody try to knock your ass out of the way to get it. They dark ass. They the dark worker. Let's close this out. Somebody you grew up with. 6 of Cups. You grew up with this person. They are criminal. God is aware of them. Okay. The number 68, it keeps coming out. They're a dark worker. Harriet, this could be a man in your family. This could be a male cousin, male brother. Your brother, this could be a guy. Scorpio. The Emperor with the Towers of Scorpio, especially with the Eight of Cups. This could be a Scorpio relative who could be a guy in your family. They may have hurt you, attempted to hurt you. Scorpio, the number 8. Damn. They operating out of the scorpionic energy, the lower vibration of Scorpio. It shows a snake. They're unhealed. Star in the reverse. They're unhealed. You may have seen them in the spirit, and you may have been shocked at what you saw. King of Wands. Leo male, Scorpio male. Aquarius male, the star energy. Pisces male. Page of Cups. This person, this could be a relative that may have been kind of stalking you in the spirit here. It's possible. You may have seen them repeatedly in the spirit here. Repeatedly. Them and the lover. It's possible. This is the message. Page of Wands. What they so mad about? They're taking it out on the light worker. They were abusive. The death in the reverse could show abuse. They were abusive. The Three of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles, the number 39, they're abusive thief. They're jealous at your money, Queen of Pentacles. The possibility of you having some sort of kingdom, King of Pentacles. Somebody 48 years old. 48 can show them being dangerous. Dangerous what they did for money here. The number 9 can show the money. They may have been trying to get some. Hey, they may have thought that. How many times are we going to see this? Man, keep trying to hurt these light workers for money. Your name could be Vivian. You could be in Thailand, Taiwan. You could like that movie Tu Wan Fu with Patrick Swayze and Wesley Snipes. This could be like a, wow. You could have like a transgender relative here. They could be poor in the spirit here. 5 of Pentacles. The Strength is a yes. Cross dresser. I mean, to channel that movie. Let's see what else is here. And it's really no offense. No offense. I'm just channeling the energy. Just channeling that movie here. Wow. Just channeling that energy here. Your name could be Bobby. You could be in Belle Isle, Florida. You could be at some sort of ski resort right now. I don't know. But yeah, the Strength with the devil. They were the devil. The devil exposed. You may have seen them in the spirit. If you see them, God see them. Your spiritual team see them. If you see them, the number 8 with the number 6, dark worker. How many people came at you? 3 to 5 people. They didn't want you to be king. King of Swords. King Herod. I don't know who that is. Go look up King Herod. Pontius Pilate. There's something about King Herod and Pontius Pilate. Go look those individuals up here. My goodness. The number 2 with the number 4. It's about financial security. The number 2 with the number 4. The number 2 with the number 4. It's about your prominence here. I feel like I feel like it's prophecy, and I feel like it's biblical, and I feel like it's something deep. It goes back to who you are in the spirit. It's not just in the physical. I told you, it's bigger than what somebody's trying to do here. Like, what are they doing? They're just kind of like, it's weird. What is this? The number 3 with the number 4. Instability concerning a criminal. These criminals could be prostitutes, picking up prostitutes. They could be real bad here. Real bad. Real twisted. Wow, I heard a reader say this. You could have like a male cousin. He may be like some sort of doppelganger or copycat, or he may dress like you, want to dress like you. He want to look like you. The Queen of Wands is here. She's the most attractive queen. The King of Wands is here as well. He's the most attractive king. You got a soulmate. The Queen of Wands, the King of Wands with the Two of Cups. I told you you had a soulmate here. You could be with them already. I feel like it's the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands. It shows me the money, the financial aspect, especially with the number 24. This is what they want, to look good and to have some, a lot of money. It's not bad to want these things, but to try to hurt somebody to get it, that's where you getting messed up at. That's where they fucked up at. Excuse the language. They couldn't respect you here. This is sad right here. A lack of freaking respect that they had. These are your relatives in some cases. Take this message how it resonates. They may have mocked you. They may have mocked you. They may have criticized you. They may have they may have said, they may have overlooked you. They may have said you ain't nothing, you ain't gonna be nothing, you ain't gonna have nothing, you this, you that. I mean, just bad. That's what you call word curses, by the way. They definitely meant that. They upset. They're in their feelings, in their ego. They complain about everything. You may be somebody that forgives easily here. You could have an auntie who could be a Pisces. Yes. Yeah. Wow. The color purple, it came out again. Well, you may like that movie. I see the crown chakra here. The third eye and the crown chakra. So yeah, the crown chakra with the third eye, you definitely may have seen these people in the spirit. They show up as poor in the spirit. Dang. The third eye with the crown chakra. The sixth chakra and the seventh chakra. That's the sixth house and the seventh house. The house of health, the house of work with the house of connections. Period. I feel like this is your spiritual connection. This is not just spiritually, but physical connections as well. Your work. You being in line for your turn for the succession type. Everything gonna work out here. Somebody may have thought because you were younger that you could be bullied or easily, the situation could be easily manipulated concerning, perhaps. You could be peaceful. You may be somebody that avoids conflict. It's just because you like your peace. Yeah. You could have Cancer positions in your natal chart. Your moon position could be Cancer. You could be protected by the archangels. I see Gabriel and Michael Strong, the death angel Azrael. Our Heavenly Father keeping you safe. He can do it. You could be in the public eye. You may like Harmony. Your name may be Harmony. You may like the late rapper Eazy-E. Eazy-E. You could be a rapper, producer, a businessman, businesswoman. You could come from the galaxy Lyran. You could be one of the oldest souls in the galaxy. Come from the galaxy Lyran. The sixth chakra and the seventh chakra, the third eye and the crown chakra. Somebody may have thought it was a game to play with you. You got bullied here. You may have been younger than somebody, but you have wisdom and discernment. They don't. They show up as foolish. You may have entered a room in the spirit and you may have saw them, and it may have shocked you. Yeah, I see 1010. Positive information concerning healing. Yeah, you could be an Indigo, strong-willed. So we got the galaxy Lyran, and we got an Indigo Starseed here. The Earth Angel here. Damn, they're next in line here. Somebody did something to you they had no business doing. A few people. This could have been a cheating ass female divine masculine. They lack discipline. Somebody outgrew pretending to care about you. Somebody outgrew pretending to care. Yeah, this could be a female that may be more on that promiscuous side that shows up as a cheater with this reckless sex energy. They could be in jail, indicted for some serious crimes regarding money laundering, racketeering. Okay. They wanted some money, some property. They wanted some property, some money. Wicked mother is here. Damn. They didn't want you to sit rightfully on your throne. Yeah, there was some sort of attempt to block an earth angel. It's cleanup time. Your name could be Miles Davis. You could be a Taurus, male. Yeah. You're supportive, encouraging. You might be. Do not ignore the advice of a Virgo. Do not try to control an Aries. Do not hurt Cancer's feelings. Do not ever betray the Scorpio's trust. My goodness, you've done some good here. Yeah, I see danger. No trespassing. Damn. Keep out. Security. You could have electrical fence. You could be wise beyond your years. I get the younger energy. You were younger than somebody here, but you're wise beyond your years. My goodness. You were chosen for something here. A kingdom, prestige, privilege, a man. You may be, you see, God chose didn't he choose a wife for Joseph? A wife was chosen for Joseph. Yeah, you're alive and wealthy as hell. You may be you may be wealthy. They may have attempted to siphon your energy. Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and close this out. This is interesting, long ass message, but it's very interesting. Oh, this it's really sad if this for your family. Look, family. Yeah, that's it. It's a family member. They dark. They on the they twisted here. Stay grounded here. You could be praying. Honor your inner knowing. You could be a shaman, a priestess. Somebody may have judged you. They judged you wrongly. Wrong. They may have thought you were nothing, and that they were more deserving, and that they were going to take something from you. They were just going to take it. Take it by force. The death energy in a reverse, it shows us repeated attempts to abuse a light worker. They had some sort of spiritual know-how that they could have abused. You may have seen them in the spirit. These people burnt bridges here. I feel like the 6th chakra and the 7th chakra, the 3rd eye with the crown chakra. Damn, these people could be sleeping the spirit here. You may have saw them sleeping, literally, in the spirits. They sleep. They lacking. Damn, y'all out here trying to hurt people. Y'all lacking in the spirit. Divine Feminine, you could have ran up on him and shanked his ass. Let me stop. We don't condone violence. Okay. I'm just saying. They slipping? Damn, the year 2022 is here. To infinity and beyond. I mean, your name could be Eddie. Yeah, Long, Divine Masculine. Long. Eddie Long. Eddie is mighty long. I'm trying to tell you, he got something down there right there. Dang, Divine Masculine. He got that tool, baby. My goodness. Look. Divine Feminine, take this message how it resonates. Goodness, the soulmate energy is here. He gonna drill, like I'm getting that drill energy with these swans. And he's wealthy. Okay, high honor. These some jealous people y'all done encountered here. Man, your name could be Abigail. It just keeps coming out. Hey, Abigail. Look, the sun with the justice. There's a courtship. There's soulmates here with the swans. Period. The soulmate energy, I told you. If you know anything about the movie The Lion King, Simba had Nyla. Nyla and Simba, they were soulmates. It's been decided with the judgments. Okay, it's been decided. Your name could be Jose. Ramos. Jose Ramos. Period. You could be a spiritual teacher, healer, divine masculine. Damn. The number 78. Somebody been trying to afflict the light worker for a long time. This a Scorpio. The Tower with the 7 of Cups. This a mad ass Scorpio. Period. This may be somebody you've never done nothing to. This may be somebody you ain't never done nothing to. Never hurt this person. Never, ever done nothing to. It's just what it's given. Yeah, the justice is you having this baby. Marriage, you taking your rightful place on the throne. That's the justice. That's the justice. They may have to watch you take an oath here. You know how the presidents have to take oaths and stuff like that? Maybe you have to take an oath here. They gotta watch you, possibly. The best revenge, you know? And maybe them having to watch you rise to great prominence. Prominence. Oh my goodness. They sitting back there with their thumb in their mouth. They so childish. It don't make no sense. My goodness gracious. Look at the fish, prominence. The fish can indicate prominence. Yeah, they thought about bringing some sort of ending to a prominent person. They're a Scorpio. They got significant Scorpio in their position. They were operating in that dark energy. Low vibration of Scorpio. This a twisted relative that was looking at you as a way to get some money. Hurt you to get some money. In some case, it's different scenarios here. Yeah, you're a warrior. They tried to hurt the warrior. The warrior is a light worker. They were expecting too for some sort of ending. I mean, don't dig a pit. Some of these people 40-some years old. You don't know, they don't know that. Do not dig a pit. You're gonna fall in it. Don't dig a grave for your brother, for your sister. God tells us that you're gonna fall in it. Somebody may have fell in a grave. They try to dig for you. They're so dangerous here. The number 48. They were dangerous against. They were dangerous against the official light worker here. The light worker is on official duty here. They're on their path. They're on their path. A rat. The rat. You see how I get this image of them sitting there sucking their thumb. They show up as some sort of filthy rat. The rat got in the grass or in the garden or in your lane. They got in the lane of an official person. Their name could be Elaine. They could have some warrants. Driving, speeding. They may have stalked you. Period. Somebody 35 years old, 36 years old, 44 years old. They got some concerns about a powerful force that they came up against and her family and his family. A family of prominence. Prestige. You could like the singer Britney Spears' music. It's Britney, bitch. Go listen to Britney Spears' music here. Period. Man. This is a Scorpio that was trying to get rich by hurting his relative in some cases. Or he thought that would be the way to go. He burnt the bridge with you. He may have burnt the bridge with the spirit. You don't want to piss off the spirit. Like, come on. What was he thinking? Money. There's Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Period. Thank you, Jesus, the great teacher. Your name could be Lauren, Ralph, Lauren. Maybe it's how you dress, Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine, I picked up on you having these pretty dresses and stuff like that. It could be your material possessions here. Jesus Christ could be protecting you. You could be an oracle. Jesus Christ protecting an oracle. He's protecting your physical body from illnesses. He can do it as well. Dang, you could be working with some cinnamon here, some turmeric, some rosemary, basil, salt, pepper, garlic, vinegar. Okay, you could be spiritual. You could be somebody that has a spiritual business here. Spiritual business here. 911 39. The thief came in. The thief is a rat. The thief shows up as a snake and the rat. Time running out on that rat. They may be unremorseful. The possum shows this. Okay. The energy is current. 2026. They may have done something in 2024. These people, they overstep their boundaries. If this is your family, they overstep their boundaries in a massive way. Yeah. Now they got to deal with God. Take care, collective.